Okay, guys, I hope that you did great, okay, doing exercises number 4 and number 5. And just to let you note, exercise number 6, we won't do it, okay? That exercise, you won't do it, okay? So, now let's continue at the next part. According to our agenda, we're going to do the mindfulness activity, okay? So I need you to put everything to a side and get that energy saying, oh teacher, is too much things. Well, we're going to put everything away and we're going to concentrate to put our mind full, okay? Not our mind full of things, but our mind full, okay? So I need you to put everything away to a side and get positions, get ready, okay, to start the mindfulness activity, okay? Remember that the mindfulness activity is to concentrate, get those ideas back in order, okay? Maybe you have right now disorganized ideas, but we want those ideas back in order to start working on the last part of the learning logbook from week 4, okay? So I need you guys to please, ready, in positions, hands over your legs, standing straight, start to breathe. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, okay? Ready? So let's start by listening to this this relaxing music, okay? Calm down a little bit. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale, okay? Ready? 1, 2, 3. let's do test yourself, pages 108 and 109. I need you to do it by yourself, okay? Go back on the pages from each subject, so from Smart Mathematician, from Wise Citizen, from Curious Scientist, and Creative Artist, okay? Remember that all this information that they're asking you right here is located on the pages from each subject, okay? Now, I will give you 15 minutes because you need to do this activity on your own. So I will give you 15 minutes to do the activity, okay? After that, we're going to check together the answers. But first, do it yourself, guys, in 15 minutes, okay? Then, we're going to check our answers together. So, ready? 1, 2, 3. Okay, guys, time is over. So I think that you have done so far some part of the test yourself. So now let's check our answers together, okay? Read the following situation and write T if the statement is true or F if the statement is false. Give some reasons for your answer. Okay. So on mine, on this part right here, they give you the situation that you have to read, okay? And the situation says, to estimate how many of their light bulbs are flown, a company selects 50 bulbs at random and leaves them lit for 1,000 hours. Those that turn off before 500 hours are considered flown. After the 1,000 hours, they classify the bulbs as full and not flown. Number 1. The population consists of 150 bulbs from the company. So, is that true or false? Is it true or false? The population consists of 150 bulbs from the company. You're right. That is false. So number 1 is false, and you write down the letter F, and you tell me why. We don't know the size of the population, only that the random sample was of 50 bulbs. And now it says the random sample was of 50 bulbs. Okay? And they're not telling you that the population consists of 150. No, they only selected 50 to make the survey, but they're saying that the population consists of 150. No, they gave the sample. Okay, the population is something different. So let's continue with number 2. So let me erase this part and let's continue number 2. And number 2 says, the number of light bulbs selected is a quantitative variable. Is it a quantitative variable? True. It is true. The information corresponds to a numerical let me write it over here because I don't have more space, to a numerical data. Okay, so number 2, true, the information corresponds to a numerical data. Okay, so now let's continue with the next part. It says, out of the random sample, 3 bulbs selected for 130 hours. 7 bulbs lasted 289 hours. The 10 bulbs lasted 465 hours, and the rest lasted 1,000 hours. How many bulbs were flown? Indicate the data on a frequency table and a bar chart. So over here, what is the title? How many are they going to test, or how many were flown? Because it says how many bulbs are flown. Yes, you're right. There were 20 flown light bulbs. Light bulbs. Okay, 20. Why? Because if you check over here, it says 3, it says 7, 10. Okay, so 10 plus 7, 17, 18, 19, 20. Now on the frequency table, you're going to write the hours lit, hours lit, and you're going to add the number of bulbs. Okay, so they said that hours lit, the first one, 130 hours. Number of bulbs, 3. The other one, 289. Number of bulbs, 7. Hours lit, 465. Number of bulbs, 10. Hours lit, 1000. Number of bulbs, 30. Okay? Now over there on the bottom part right here, you're going to create a bar chart. This right here that you see, this right here is a bar chart. Okay? Now, you're going to do it according to the hours. So over here, we're going to put hours. Okay, the hours lit. And over here is going to be the numbers. The numbers of bulbs. Okay, so hours lit. Okay, how many hours were lit on the first one? Well, they were lit only 130, so I think it's like right here. Okay, and how many were lit? Number of 7 over here, 7. 3 over here says 100 hours lit, 130. How many? 3. So I think it's like right here. The second one, it says hours lit, 289. Numbers of bulbs, 7. So I think it's like from right here. Okay. The third one, hours, 400. Over here you put the number. Okay, right here will be 130. Over here, well, you put it on the bottom part, but I think it's going to cover it, 289. And over here you're going to put 465, and right here 1000, right? So on the third one, it says that 465 hours lit, number of bulbs 10, so this one will be 10. Okay, 1000, how many? 30, so this one will be 30. Okay, you do this with your colors. Okay, now let's continue on the other part. Wise citizen. Fill in the following diagrams about the types of human rights with facts about what they guarantee. So these can be the possible answers. The type of rights, well, what are the type of rights? Will be civil and political rights. Okay, another one, economic, social, and cultural rights, and the third one will be collective and environmental right. Okay, and the fourth right will be rights of indigenous people. Okay, so I hope you have the same thing that I do. Okay, the next part number 2 from Wise Citizen. It says over here they have the civil and political rights. What does the civil and political rights guarantee? Well, they guarantee personal liberty and equality. For example, right to life or freedom of expression. Oh, I think it won't fit. Of expression. Okay? And the other one, number 3, is collective and environmental rights focus on, well, they focus on groups in need of recognition, and protection. Okay, now examples, well, the right to autonomy and right to peace. Over here be right to peace. Okay, so far I hope you have number 2, number 3 like I do correctly. Okay, now let me erase all of this and let's do number 4. Okay, and number 4, also they put you the type of rights, that is economic, social, and cultural rights guarantee. What do they guarantee? Well, they guarantee let me cut it right here. They guarantee a life of dignity. Okay, for example, the right to work or the right to social, to this part over here says right to social security. Okay, now on the 5th one says rights of indigenous peoples guarantee. What do they guarantee? Well, they guarantee autonomy of indigenous people. Of indigenous, let's put it right here, indigenous people. Okay, for example, well, they have the right to make decisions, and they have the right, this one will be over here because it won't fit. Okay, this one will go over here. They also have the right to control their lands, because they're owner of their lands. Okay, they have the rights to make decisions and the right to control their lands. Okay, let's continue. Page 109, exercise number 3, curious scientist. Complete the diagram and show progressive or regressive changes. So on the first one is regressive. What is part of regressive? Well, part of regressive is force of attraction. Oh, it won't fit. And the other one will be heat and kinetic energy. Okay? Now progressive. Well, progressive will be heat, kinetic energy, and over here will be force of traction. Okay? Number 4. Label the changes shown below. Well, if it's a cube, it's solid. Solid to liquid is what? You're correct. Fusion. Gas to liquid, gas because it's a clown. Gas to liquid is condensation. And liquid to solid is solidification. Okay? So let's continue on the other part. Creative artists. Answer the following questions. Number 1. What is an artistic series? Well, an artistic series is... Over here, I'm going to do one by one and start erasing because I won't have enough space. Artistic series is, let me write out over here. What is artistic series? It's a set of individual pieces which share the same subject matter and when seen together, make up a larger piece of work. Okay? Now, number 2 says, what elements of an artistic series can we use? Well, we can use the artistic context. We can use the context. We can use the medium. We can use techniques. We can use materials. And we can use the subject matter. And we can use the order of its elements. Okay, that's some things that we can use. Now, number 3 says, let's put right here, number 3 in big over here. And remember, guys, number 3 is located right here. And the answer of number 3 says, does an artistic series consist of works from only one art form? No. No, it doesn't, because it consists in many cases, they showcase more than one. Okay? And the last one. Number 4, what samples of artistic series do you know? Well, that's a possible answer. You can put Degas dancers or Remedios Varo work, okay? So, I hope you have those answers the same way I did, okay? Let's continue. Now, to finish this subject, I want to finish it with a motivation quote, okay? It says, never stop learning because life never stops teaching. Remember, guys, to always every day learn something new, okay? And even though you know that subject, even though you know that ability, even though you know what are they going to tell you, learning in the different way, learning the way that person teaches you, or learning the way that person shares him or her their knowledge. Okay, I'm not referring only about school projects or subjects. No, it could be about lifestyles. Okay, maybe your mom shows you how to tie your shoes and you learn how to tie your shoes, or you learn how to make a cake today, or maybe you learn how to sew, you learn how to swim, something that you can learn in any ways. Learn it, because life will never stop teaching you several things. Okay, every day we learn something new, and every day our life teaches us something different. Okay, so guys, I love you so much, love and cheers, and hope to see you soon. Okay, my best wishes always, and hearts, because I love you.